Calvin Rand here playing Farming Simulator 22 on Prairie Farms, Michigan. We're now into the month of March here on this episode, and I'm working on cleaning up a little bit of the plowing here that the hired worker left at the ends. We just got these poles and stuff along here. The hired worker apparently didn't really appreciate them, right? So cleaning this up here a minute, and then this field will be done. We also finished up cultivating on field 7. I'm sorry, field 7 here last episode. I brought the tractor over to field 9, so we'll get him going here in a few minutes. We'll probably throw that on course play, just given the size of that field. I think that'll be the safer idea there. Field 7 there with the hired work did actually a pretty good job. I did have to go through and clean them up a little bit there. Again, just along this side of them with the poles and the ditch there. The hired worker apparently didn't like that for some reason. What a surprise, right? Oh, well, whatever. So we're just going to clean this up here a minute, and then that should be the last of the plowing we need to do. And of course, once we're done plowing, and we're now into the month of March here. So I believe, if I remember correctly here from last episode, we can now plant oats. So let's see, oats, yes, we can now plant our oats here. Probably, I'm debating what field to put that on. I'm thinking might just put that back on. Oh, what am I stuck on here? A pole there, I didn't even see that. Might just go put the oats back on field 7, and we'll see what's here. And then maybe flip-flop our corn and soybean fields here. Again, I really don't want a huge field of oats. So both 6 and 9 here are quite large fields. Oh, unfortunately, got to make a second pass here, don't I? Just to clean it up a little bit. I guess we could leave it, but we'll clean it up here this time. How are we looking on our precision farming here, by the way, as far as our scores go? So 83 on this field. Not too bad. 58. What the heck did I do wrong? Which one is that? That is, nitrogen. Nitrogen is, okay, don't know what I did wrong in that field. That field is really bad for some reason. This one we're looking pretty good. We just need to get our weed control up. And I was told here a couple episodes back on one trick with that is just take your See and Spray sprayer and just go spray the field, and it'll, even though it doesn't maybe necessarily need to do anything, it does trick it, I guess. So we might have to try that. We'll have to see once we have one. We'll have to see once. Other option is we'll just let the weeds grow. And then we'll spray them with a See and Spray sprayer, maybe? I don't know. Let's see what's here. Oh, speaking of See and Spray, we could go spray field 7, see what happens. 7 is doing quite poorly. I wonder if it's just the fact that we're using a See and Spray sprayer. Maybe we should call it See and Spray sprayer on there. Is that what maybe does? I don't know. Not sure. Okay, we're going to put the plow away here. Which is a good question. Where should I put this plow? Shouldn't really find a better spot to park these. I mean, so far, it's got to park behind the bins here, but they kind of get in the way back there. Okay, we'll just go and park this up here somewhere, hopefully out of the way. And we'll leave that there for now. One of the things I want to see if we can work on here in this episode as well, when we got a significant, or at least not what I would consider a significant amount of solid manure over at our cows here. So I want to look at getting a spreader here, hopefully maybe this episode, and start working on that here as well. So first things first, so let's get the quad track going here with our cultivator. And of course, play course along with that. So multiple tools, nope. Let's do, just to be safe, let's do 3 tail ends. That probably should be pretty good. We'll generate the course on that one. And again, we really don't necessarily need to cultivate these fields. We are anyway. Typically something that usually happens around where I live. And again, we are kind of mimicking Larson Farms equipment here as well. And they also do quite a bit of field work here as well. The idea behind that, everyone, and I know it's probably somewhat the same idea around where I live as well. You do it in the fall oven, and then you do it in the spring as well, typically. So in the fall oven, you're trying to incorporate some of the residue that's left behind. Soybeans usually doesn't have a whole lot, but corn, there's usually a fair amount of residue. So you're trying to incorporate that into the soil. And then that will also help keep the moisture on the ground as well, typically. And then in the spring, Evan, with the darker colored soil, the soil that's been worked up, Evan, usually it will dry out quicker as well. And then, of course, you can always work it up further, which helps dry it out further. Yeah. Not something you necessarily, at least around where I live, Evan, in Michigan, not necessarily something you need every single year, but some years, yeah, some years are definitely wetter than others. Okay, that hired worker is good. Field 6. I guess this depends on what field I'm going to put the corn on, Evan. Because if I put the corn, actually, no, I'm going to have to go back to this one, aren't I? Because we need to see the nitrogen. Field 6 is definitely the lowest on the nitrogen, isn't it? Field 7 still has some yet. Speaking of Field 7, let's give it a try, everyone. Where is one of these tractors? We got weeds on that field. Let's go take the See and Spray sprayer over that one. Again, the field's not planted, so we really don't need to. But let's just see what's here. Yeah, it's sitting over there. I need a tractor here, though. Let's grab one of our 8R tractors, if I can find one of them here. There we go. Oh, perfect. Not connected to anything either. And this one is, oh, that's right. This particular mod or model, actually, I think it's in game 1. Maybe not. This particular one does not offer the option for numbers on it, unfortunately. Those of you who have seen Larson Farms on YouTube, that one, they've got 2 of these John Deere 8RT tractors. They got the narrow, I think they're 18-inch belts, I think. Don't quote me on that width, but I'd like to say they are 18 inches, so relatively narrow belts. I have to imagine with those narrow of a belt on them, I don't think these tractors would probably be the greatest at field work, but and of course the reason for the narrow belts, Evan, in Larson Farms particular case there, they do row crops for the soybeans and corn, and the idea being is the belts on these tractors are narrow enough to fit down between the rows. Evan, the same of course goes for the sprayer here as well. I noticed the really narrow tires on the sprayer, the narrow tracks, narrow belts on the tractor here as well. And most row crop planters, are set up for 30-inch rows. And you're running an 18-inch wide belt. Yeah, that gives you a few inches to play with. Not a lot, of course, but still a few inches. Now, I think the sprayer's equipped with See and Spray. I'm pretty sure that's what those are. Let me double check this here real quick. I'm gonna make sure See and Spray is on. Yes, I think that's those things right there. So if I turn them off, everyone, yep. So already good there. Excellent. And I forgot to check. This is herbicide. No, that's fertilizer, isn't it? Pretty sure that's the fertilizer. Okay, so I need to switch that out here a minute. So we need to actually pellets here. Herbicide. There we go. Yeah, I need the liquid death symbol there, don't I? I wonder if I got herbicide in other sprayer lines. I thought I had one with herbicide, one was... Yeah, herbicide and fertilizer. Yep. Wanted to say pesticide, but no, there's no pesticide here in the game. That is definitely something Giants could potentially look into adding here in the future, everyone. Probably won't happen with 22, of course. Giants doesn't typically add those type of features to already existing games, but, different types of sprays, everyone. There's more than just herbicide usually. The game definitely oversimplifies the whole spraying concept. That is for sure, everyone. Okay, let's unload that. I don't remember if we got any herbicide in here or not. We'll find out. Yes, we do. Excellent. And also, because I don't want this in the way, let's move this tote here. We'll just set it back behind here for now. Or maybe, yeah, we'll just set it along the side. Hopefully I'll see that here. And try to remember to actually fill up from that here first next time, so we don't have that sitting around all the time. It's too bad we can't just put it like back into the silo, right? Don't think that works, unfortunately. It'd be nice if it would, though. Yeah, going back to the whole spraying concept there, everyone. You know, we got our herbicides, which are for weeds. We got our pesticides, which are for like insects and that type of thing. You also got your fungicides. Those are for like, you know, fungus and stuff like that that might potentially grow on the plant. I believe both corn and soybeans have different funguses that can happen to them. And then, of course, you can't forget the fertilizers as well. And a lot of times, too, when farmers spray their fields, they're usually spraying more than one type of spray at a time. You know, they're putting down some herbicide. They might be putting some fertilizer or some pesticide or something like that down along with it. So usually there's more than one chemical type being applied, right? Okay, let's just run this around with course play here. 3 headlands, yeah, should be pretty good. Course waypoint, drive the course. And again, I will be curious here to see, looking back at the precision farming here. Let's see, do we got to be on a different screen to get this to show up? Boy, I keep forgetting that one. How do you get... Actually, we got to go back to... Is it that one? There we go. Yep. So you can see on that one, I'm on 58 there. We are way low on the nitrogen, and then we're like halfway on... Oh, hey, look at that one. Whoa. You know what? We're just going to, like, stop that. No sense even continuing. Like, we went from 58 to 70, which... Yeah, that is a fairly decent increase. Now, if we had our fertilizer up... Okay, so what we need to do up on here... I wonder if this will work on a field. Actually, no, let's leave it sprayed up, or hold it out. If I just go over to this field here... Again, we're going to plant on that field, Evan, so it really doesn't matter, right? Let's see what I did to this field. Whoa, there we go, Evan. There you go. Wow, so we just need to go around the field and, like, just touch the field here with a spray, and it does the job. I don't know if you can use this sprayer in, like, a pre-emergence application or not, Evan, with the see and spray. I don't know if it would see the weeds or not, so don't know if that would work. Typically, again, I mean, that's what I like to do with my spray, is I like to spray it pre-emergence. That way your weeds don't even come up, everyone. And at least from what I have been told, and I still have not taken the time to confirm this. I mean, I really should take the time sometime to confirm this and make sure it's actually true. But what I have been told, Evan, is once the weeds come up, you lose, and I've heard as high as 20% of your yield. So regardless of whether or not you spray it, Evan, it doesn't matter. Once the weeds come up, you've lost yield. And like I said, again, I cannot confirm that. I've not played the numbers myself yet, so... Whoa. I think that's the first solid 100 I've ever seen. Now, this field here... Let's go over there, too, everyone. Again, for those of you maybe wondering, like, why I would want to have these numbers higher, and why can I not get the main one to show up here now? There we go. Throw up to 90 there. The higher the... Oh, is that a percentage? The higher we are on this number, I guess we can call it a percentage. It's 0 out of 100, I guess, right? But the higher we are out of this number, the higher the bonus yield we get. Or the bonus, when we sell our crops, on the bonus we get from doing that, right? So when you go to sell your crops out, when you're going to get your base amount, well, let's just say you get $100,000 for selling a load of corn. Then the higher this number is, Evan, the bigger the dollar bonus you are going to get. So we're going to get maybe another $10,000 or something. I just pulling some numbers out. I don't know exactly what it goes up to exactly, but gives you a larger bonus, right? So again, thanks to the individual here that suggested this, Evan. I don't remember who it was, but they're like, just take your see and spray sprayer and go out to the field and spray it a little bit, and you'll be good. Now, I was planning on like doing the whole field over there, but no sense doing that. There we go. I'm at 96. What's our overall? We're up to 91 now. Now, if we could get 70 there, that's probably the one that's killing us. Although 100, 96, and 98, does that really equal 91? Yeah, maybe it does. I don't know. I'm hoping maybe once we plant that field up, maybe the nitrogen will be a little better. I don't know. We'll find out. Not sure. And speaking of planting here, we can get into that here this episode as well. because we got plant to do. We got, again, I want to get some fertilizing here as well with the solid manure, preferable if we can. With the nitrogen on the soybean field, which I'm not sure. I'm probably thinking I'm going to flip-flop fields 6 and 9. So we did 6 with corn last year. We'll do soybeans this year. And then, of course, 9 was soybeans last year. We'll do corn this year. So I'm probably going to want to put the manure here on field 9. Which, you know what? I should probably, Paul, where is he? Oh, if I go back to this screen, maybe. Oh, he's almost done around. I should probably really stop this one. We should put the manure on first, then cultivate the field and incorporate that manure. Doesn't matter in the game, everyone. I realize that. But as far as how realism goes, that's a little more realistic. So, you know what? I think I'm going to do that here. I wonder if I can click on this tractor. There we go. I'll let him finish going around here. And we'll just stop him here a minute. Okay, we're going to stop you. Oh, and by the way, in case you folks can't tell, we're definitely not hurting for money here at this point. I think I sold all the crops. Oh, except for the soybeans. That's right. I did not sell the soybeans here yet because their prices are, was it June or something like that? Oh, we got sunflowers. I forgot about the sunflowers too, didn't I? That was also, was it? Oh, actually March. I should be selling the sunflowers right now. Okay, I'll try to remember that here. Either after I'm done recording or maybe next episode or something like that. We'll see if we can sell some of those sunflowers, get rid of those. Okay, back to the, I was taking the See and Spray sprayer back. Oh, I thought this was the plant shed. It is not. That also is not. Okay, where did I put the planters? You know what? Fine, we're just gonna go back across the road here. We'll just park it back over there. At least I can find the equipment over there, right? Still curious as to what happened to the poor Proforce spreader there. Ooh, speaking of the Proforce, I should go check and see if any of our fields need lime. I should probably check that. Let's see what's here. pH value is good on that field. Excellent. How about this field here? pH also is good over here. And you know what? I think I can visit this, right? Yep, that works. pH is good over here as well. Excellent. And then I'm not sure about the grass field. I'm not too worried about that one. Although, speaking of that one, that probably needs some fertilizer here as well. pH is bad on this field. Oh, okay. Never mind. I would have thought oh, I guess it doesn't look like we need fertilizer. Well, okay. At first, it didn't look like we did. Go check the map here on this one. Yeah, we definitely got some serious variations going on here. Looks like I should probably get some fertilizer on this field just to see if we can even that out a little more. And some lime, for that matter. Okay, well, not realize that. There's a nice quad track there for pulling a Proforce. Oh, wrong disconnect point. Try that. Oh, another one. Try this. There we go. And again, I'm not sure what happened to this Proforce. I have no idea. I don't think I ran into it or anything. It looks like it maybe fell through the ground here or something. Which is slightly concerning because how am I going to connect to this? Oh, there we go, man. Something tells me this might actually be stuck in the ground. I got a feeling like maybe the jack stand or whatever it is on the front that holds it up has fallen through the ground, and now it's probably going to be stuck here if I had to guess. So, oh, maybe not. Oh, okay, that was easy. I did not think it would come up through the ground. Usually, a lot of times, once something falls through the ground, getting it back up out of the ground, well, as you folks have probably experienced, it doesn't happen. Right? You don't just pull that back up. But hey, this time we got lucky. And if I make a quick pass at the end here, I could probably just throw a hired worker on this. Okay, need to be over just a little bit more, apparently. About 1 tractor's width. Kind of hard to gauge the distance with something like this. Of course, that one. One thing I do like about maybe the sprayer a little more, I mean, you can actually like see the actual width, right? Whereas a dry fertilizer box like this, I can't actually like see like there, even though I missed just a little bit. Can't see what the actual width is, right? Okay, hired worker, we'll let you finish that off. That's your turn for that one. And then let's maybe grab one more quad track. I want to get to the next project I keep talking about here this episode. And that is, let's spread some crap. Of course, if I wanted to spread some crap, I mean, I could have just wanted some more crap, I could have just watched the last State of the Union address here a couple of days ago. That would have been more than enough crap. Anyway. Moving on from that topic. Manure spreaders. We want the largest one there is. What's the big one? That one actually looks pretty nice. Won't mind maybe trying that one. Although probably not. Oh, that's a side spread too. That's, yeah. Don't know if I'd want to really have a side spread because we'll probably have course player hard worker doing this here at some point. Let's see. That holds 25 meters, 30. And 34. So that is literally the largest one, which I think it's been in like how many different versions of Farming Simulator now at this point? 24 meter wide spread. Yeah, looks like they're all about the same spread width here on the larger ones. Working speed 9. Yeah, sounds good to me. Let's go with it. And they'll probably need something to fill this with here as well. So if we grab one of... Wow, there's a lot of belts here in the game now. Probably going to want that one, I think. Don't remember if just the regular in-game one works or not. So let's grab that one, see how that goes. Don't believe any of these manure pits here have like any sort of filling mechanism on them that I know of. We'll need a belt, or I guess you could probably use a front loader too if you wanted to, but really? Yeah, I didn't think so. Didn't think so, right, everyone? Okay, and then... I wonder if this has a hitch on it. It does. Probably not going to attach to this, though, if I had to guess. I'd be very, very surprised, everyone, if it would attach to this particular belt. We'll just carry it over. Need to work out anyway, right, everyone? Seems like a good workout just to carry your belt here. I'm sure it only weighs, a few ton or something like that. Okay, and I guess I gotta turn it on to raise it up. Yep. Gotta turn it on. All right, folks, ready for some of the most awesome sound effects you've ever heard? Let me get unstuck. Okay. Maybe we need to, like, move this out here just a little bit so we can get a little higher. There we go. Let's try that. I have to go all the way out, just like halfway or something. Really? Is it already done? What the world? Come on now. You're gonna be this temperamental? It's kind of annoying. Also get rid of course by here, because that's a little bit annoying when you're trying to use the mouse controls here a minute. Well, this is definitely not, yeah, there we go. Turn that off. Definitely not working so well. Kind of weird. I don't know why it's having such a problem. And this is kind of like the good belt, too. This one has, like, all the auto-load features on it. A little bit unrealistic in some ways, maybe, but... And maybe I'm going to need the little... that doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why I would need that little extra piece, everyone. This thing is supposed to be able to just pick right up off the ground. But let's try it. We'll see what's here. And I don't know if this even works with this particular belt or not. Oh, now it's full. World. Strange. Strange. It's weird how it keeps picking up, but then it stops. Not sure, man. Not sure. Trying to play with this here a little bit. Weird. Looks like maybe you gotta be just in the right spot. That is definitely gonna be really annoying there. I wonder if that's the case. This might change my manure spreading plans significantly. Okay, let's go try the other piece. We bought it. Let's see if it works, that one. Oh, but then there, like another spot, it worked weird. Wonder if maybe try it sideways, maybe, Evan? Would sideways work better? Let's just try that here real quick, minute. Okay, there we go. That's the ticket. Well, okay, never mind. Never mind. That worked for like a second. That is definitely annoying. Definitely annoying. We'll grab that other belt piece here a minute, seeing if that makes a difference. If not, we might just be scrapping this idea altogether here, because I am not going to be dealing with something that temperamental. That is just ridiculous. And there's deer in the parking lot. Okay, well then. And like I noted a moment ago, I'm not sure if this particular belt actually works on Stevie's auto one here. I might have to maybe try the in-game one here if this one doesn't work, but... yeah, we'll get that one connected. And I think you gotta fold it up, right? Maybe not. Folding is not allowed while the tool's attached, huh? Odd. Thought you had to fold that one up. Oh, that being said, I mean, it's definitely still not working. Are we full over here? We are full. Okay, well, we'll maybe empty this out and we'll have to try that some more. With that being said, unfortunately, we are full up on time here for this episode as well. And so with that, you folks have any comments or questions? Yeah, if you got any suggestions for manure loading, let me know there, I guess, because looks like that belt is not working so well. So anyway, again, everyone, thanks for watching, and till next time.